Today I'm showing you a video about Oner, one of the premier junglers entering the LCK. He's a rookie. He is absolutely insane. The next Canyon. This guy is so good mechanically, so good in pathing, and extremely smart, extremely talented. Like, I can't say enough about this guy. And what we're going to look at today is a video of him versus NS, T1 versus NS. They have a very early game composition. They're playing, today they're playing blue side, and we can see the champions, again, very early game centric. And we're just going to look at the pathing and how he utilizes the early game tools, right? Because how do you actually snowball with your early game lanes when you have these champion sets and when you have this jungle matchup? Okay, so first thing I'm going to ask you guys is what lanes are you going to actually have priority in if you are playing blue side, right? So you can think about it and answer yourself, but the answer is going to be you're going to have priority in all three lanes. Some people will say bot lane is contested, but after all the data I've seen of Nico, Nico is going to get priority for sure, especially with the volatile laner like Kalista, even though Philios is quite strong in lane. Kalista and Nico can actually outmatch it early on. So, going off that point, I'm going to ask why does Nidalee not want to start bot side? Now, there are two reasons. So, the first reason is that she's going to be afraid that if she does start bot side, then Lilia will go red Raptors into her Raptors and possibly take the red. But maybe there's mana issues, constraints, but he'll probably lose his Raptors, right? So he's concerned about that, so he doesn't want to do that. So the second reason is also he wants his Aphelios and Thresh to actually start in lane so that there's a possibility that they can actually contest priority. Because if he does start bottom, there's no way he's actually going to get the top scuttle because he won't have priority mid and top. So he's praying to God that he can actually get priority, probably bot, so he can actually get a scuttle bot lane possibly on the bounce back, because what happens is if he does full clear all the way down and Lilia does path up, right, Lilia's going to go for top scuttle, and in the meantime, while the bot wave's bouncing back, then he will look for the scuttle crab hopefully, and he's going to try to get it. Okay, so so he's basically going to be almost 100% going to be starting top side. Okay, so he doesn't lose his camps. And where's Lilia going to start, right? She doesn't want to start top side. She probably wants to start bot side because, right, he can do the Raptors invade from his bot side camps. Generally on Lilia as well, you kind of want to do your bot side first because you can get your camps respawning extremely fast. Doing your Raptors very healthy as well, the clear speed. But mainly because, right, he wants to go into the enemy's topside jungle and threaten basically these camps if Nidalee does start bot side, right? But if Nidalee starts topside, what can he actually do, right? Okay, well, he can still do red Raptors into the enemy Raptors and to get a Raptor advantage, but maybe he can do something to get him even a larger advantage, right? And that's what we're going to look at today. We're going to watch now. So, he's going to start bot side. Nidalee going to start top side, as I said. So, we know Renekton's getting priority, and we know that Nidalee is starting top side on her red buff. Aatrox is leashing. This is all the information we know right now. So, Oner is thinking, okay, Nidalee has two options, right? She can go red Raptors into her bot side, or she can go red into Krugs into her bot side, into her Raptors and then into her bot side. If she does red Raptors, if she does red Krugs into Raptors, then Lilia's actually going to have a window where she can actually invade because Nidalee's going to be taking so long on her top side of the map, right? So what's going to happen is Closer's actually going to crash the first wave in mid lane, and he's going to go for a ward onto the Raptors to ensure that he has the information of what exact pathing Nidalee is doing. So he sees that Nidalee's not on Raptors yet, so now we know that Nidalee is 100% doing red Krugs into Raptors, right? So we see that, and then he also knows when Nidalee's going to arrive at the Raptors, so he has enough time to do whatever path he wants on the bot side. Play this out. Takes the wolf, sees Nidalee onto the Raptors, taking his blue buff. Nidalee's fucking clueless, right? Takes the two camps, goes to his top side, takes the top side camps, takes top side scuttle, and now he can go and play for his Gromp into his own camp bot, or his own Raptors, and then he can go for the enemy's Raptors. And what this path is going to mean is that now Renekton is going to try to slow push a wave top and crash it, and now they can look for either the Krugs off the priority top lane, or they can look for the dive onto top lane of the slow build wave, right? They're also going to have priority mid lane as well to do this, right? So mid lane crashes. He's going to TP back to lane first if he needs to for priority. He's going to TP. As he said, now he has priority for the Raptors invade 100%. They cannot contest. Nilly isn't even there, but right, they cannot contest even if she was. Gets the Raptors, goes for the topside play off the slow built wave. And yeah, I mean, very insane pathing. I mean, they actually end up getting outplayed by Rich here, or they misplay, not sure which one, but the main point is, right, like, this insane pathing, right? Goes, takes his bot side quadrant with the information they have about Nidalee pathing. Then he goes, takes his bot side quadrant, takes his Raptor respawn, goes into the enemy Raptor respawn, and then he has the option to play for the enemy's Krugs, or he can go off the slow built wave top in order to go for the dive top. So this is extremely great use of information early game. Like everything that is happening, champions, you need to know, okay, these champions are going to be doing these things. They're going to get priority in these lanes. What can I actually do? Okay, I know I can go for these camps now. Okay, now I'm going back to my quadrant. Okay, now the waves are slow pushing. Now I can do this path, and then we can actually coordinate a dive. Like, there's so many things that are going on. Even utilizing the vision early on, just to know if Nidalee on Raptors or not. So he knows how much time he has on the bot side of the quadrant to go for this cheeky invade, but actually insane pathing, right? So keep track of Oner. Keep watching this guy. This guy's absolutely insane. I can't speak enough about him. Hopefully I have more videos like this in the future. I'm going to be looking out for him. But thank you guys for watching. You can follow me at twitter.com/RooksieLOL. And I'll see you guys in the next video, all right?